Back in August of 2022, just a couple of months ago, here on the Transformers Slag podcast, we reported via the executive producers and producers of the Transformers Rise of the Beast movie that there was going to be a release date delay for the movie from its original June 24th date of 2022 to that of December 2022. They cited reasons because of the Big V, as I like to call it, mostly because it was slowing down production and, due to safety measures and everything that was going on in order to achieve that. Everything was getting pushed back, and it made kind of sense when you thought about it. When they finished filming in Montreal and then moved over to Peru for their later half of the movie for recording, they reverted the date back to June 24th of 2022 for the release date because they were pretty confident in how everything was going when they started recording in Peru. Everything was good. Everything was looking nice. And we were fast-tracked to getting our Beast Wars movie this summer. But looks like that might not be the case now. Deadline News reported today that it looks like not only will Transformers Rise of the Beast, the latest Transformers live-action movie, will not be released on June 24th, 2022, but it will not even be released in 2022 at all. Even the original date of delay of December 2022, will not be happening. It seems that it'll be delayed an entire year. June 9th, 2023. Now, they have not really stated specifically why, but I think that they're just kind of playing it safe, judging by how the movie numbers have been for a lot of the other big box office movies. A lot of the recent Marvel movies have not been doing well, and a lot of other movies that were slated to at least have good performances just don't have those turnouts that they were hoping for. And these big live-action Transformer movies, these are not stuff that are to be consumed in a streaming service at home, unless you have amazing, home, theater setup or something. But these are the big popcorn blockbuster movies with surround sound and IMAX and all of that craziness. That's the kind of way that these kind of movies are meant to be consumed and how they are consumed by the mass media, let alone us, Transformer fans. So I think that their logic is if they put a good distance between then and now, they could probably hope for a better world in 2023 of that following summer, and potentially the whole world will be opened up and then everyone will be able to consume this stuff properly and safely and everything like that. Combined with the fact, there's a lot of other factors too. They had just come off of a Hasbro third quarter, shareholders meeting, and there was this huge talk about, really working on the entertainment portion of the brand and maximizing the profits on that. And I think that one portion of maximizing that is ensuring that, their big blockbuster movies have a better opportunity and a better environment to flourish than that of the environment we unfortunately live in today. There's a lot of other things too, but I'm pretty sure it must be related also to home video releases, streaming services, all the deals they have with them. We look at it just from the Transformers side, but there's probably a bigger picture. And I know that this article by Deadline also talked about the Star Trek movie that Paramount's working on and all the other stuff also kind of affecting the schedule. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of deeper stuff that we're not seeing that are outside factors of Transformers in terms of other brands and other movies that are kind of just fitting the schedule better for them. But at the end of the day, for us, and what's even more interesting is in relation to toy releases, because there has to be that synergy there. Because think about it. If we don't have a Rise of the Beast movie in June of 2022, then that means we don't have Studio Series and Rise of the Beast mainline toys in June of 2022. That means all of that product that was initially planned by Hasbro and Takara are going to have to be pushed back to next year, which is very interesting in the scheduling of that. And I'm pretty sure Hasbro is very well aware of all of this and is now probably rejiggering a lot of their release date schedules and case assortments and wave numbers and everything like that. Because a year difference changes everything in terms of toy release and that kind of synergy. So that's something to consider also, that we probably didn't think about when this news dropped just literally a couple of hours ago as of this recording. So the way that I see it is Hasbro's going to probably have to have something that's filling in the gap there. I mean, I was already talking about how we've had quite a absence of fiction for the brand, and the fiction is what really sells the Transformer products in a lot of ways from a supplemental. And look, you know, we just got the first Cyberverse movie. The second one aired in Canada, and some of us have already seen it. There really is nothing new outside of comic books until this Rise of the Beast movie, unless they go, hey, here's the BotBot show. Hey, here's that other, you know, comedy show we were talking about, because there's nothing else between now and Rise of the Beast. And now that that date has been pushed back even more further away, you know, it's kind of crazy when we think about it. We were expecting it the summer coming up in 2022. Now it's the summer of 2023. You're talking easily a year and 7 months from now. That's crazy, considering that we have no word yet of any other fictional properties, whether it be movies, Netflix series, streaming services, television shows, whatever. We just have comics. And that's nuts for the Transformer brand. That's a multi-billion-dollar brand and the face of Hasbro when it comes to their toy products. So that's some crazy stuff. So I'm really curious what Hasbro's going to be doing as a reaction to this and the pushback, because that means that they're going to have to change their release dates for their toy products, combined with the fact that whatever fictional storytelling entertainment stuff that they had planned, that might have to be pushed forward and rushed too, because of an absence of a big blockbuster movie. Very fascinating stuff. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it, to be honest. It sucks because we were really looking forward to this, and not to mention, love or hate the movies, the great thing about the movies is it always, you know, shakes the brand up and makes people who are outside of the brand and people who are not fans of the brand show interest and come into the fold. And then it creates more interest. And, you know, look, I've said it for years, all the great stuff that we have today in terms of the Masterpiece expansion and everything that evolved from classics to what we have today with Generations was because of the monetary success of the Michael Bay movies all those years ago. So I want to continue that. What is Rise of the Beast going to be an amazing movie? Who knows? We don't know, but we do know one thing. It'll bring attention to the brand, and when it brings attention to the brand, all our other stuff grows with it because of the financial backing. Let me know what you think. This is very fascinating stuff, and hopefully we'll get some updates from at least on the Hasbro side on what they're going to do with product releases and how they're going to push up studio series. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff already happening that we're not aware of, but hopefully we'll get some public answers really soon.